Hey guys, welcome to the Zarious Tarot. My name is Drea. If this is your first time visiting my channel, then welcome. If it is not, then hey, how you doing? Welcome back. I'm doing a love and life reading for the 27th and the 28th of June. Can't believe we are at the end of the month already. 27th and 28th of June, which is a weekend reading. So we'll see what we have that comes up for the weekend of the 27th and the 28th of June. So let's see what we have here. This one came out first. Just 1 second. Two major arcana. The world and the moon. So we've had Venus going direct. We've had an eclipse. We've had Mercury going into retrograde as well. So this cycle could be something to do with that. All major arcana. Okay. Okay. All right. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups. Beautiful. Right. So, there's a cycle here that's coming to an end. There's a cycle that is not yet illuminated. It could be to do with work. It could be to do with contracts. And it could be to do with religious groups. It could be to do with religion itself. It could also be to do with some form of commitment. I just want to make sure. I've just realised that you guys may not be able to see these cards. So with this, on the 27th, there's something quite significant. There's a cycle that begins. It's not clear that it begins, but it's a cycle of, it could be a religious cycle, it could be a spiritual cycle, which is why I was talking about Venus going direct, Mercury going into retrograde. This spiritual cycle, we have a lot, we're in a year of a lot of things happening. Spiritual cycles are beginning and spiritual cycles are ending. Definitely, you know, long cycles that have been around for 200 years are ending and some new cycles are beginning. The transition is taking time. I feel that at the weekend there is a spiritual cycle that begins. And this spiritual cycle is something that someone has wished for, or many people have wished for. I feel like there's more than, this is not just, this feels like a collective type of spiritual cycle that begins at the weekend. There is some kind of illumination that happens. There's some type of understanding. There's an understanding, there's an illumination of some kind, of something that was previously hidden, that happens over this weekend. It creates a situation where a lot of people who wanted a certain thing to happen, it creates a position, a situation for that to happen. There's a spiritual awakening that could be happening this weekend, for sure. A spiritual understanding. A lot of people are in alignment with it. It enables people to be able to remove something, cut through the nonsense, see the truth. Enables people to be brave and defend themselves. It's empowering. This spiritual cycle that begins is empowering. It's educating, it's empowering. It's enlightening. My goodness. And it brings balance. It brings, my goodness, inner reflection, wisdom, It allows somebody to reject something that they, or people to reject something that they have been swallowing for a long time. They can now walk away from it. Something is going to be revealed. There's going to be a revelation this weekend. It could be a spiritual revelation. It could be to do with a government. It could be to do with some official body. With the Hierophant. The Nine of Wands and the Emperor. This, whatever is revealed this weekend. The bottom of the deck we have the World card again. We have the Six of Wands, success. Whatever is revealed this weekend could be by an official body. It could be a speech that's coming up for people. Government speech. It's coming up. It reveals something to many, many people. It reveals something. It educates, it enlightens, it allows, it reveals something that was hidden. It reveals a plan, a plan of execution perhaps. It reveals something. Something that people are able to leave behind. Something that people are able to. People were swallowing something that they didn't want. People were accepting things that they didn't want, but now they can move away from that. With the Eight of Cups, they can move away from that connection, attachment, that difficulty, that's whatever it is they didn't want. They can move away from it. Whatever that becomes transparent or apparent on the Saturday, it educates, it enlightens, it creates stability. The Four of Wands. Educates, enlightens. It creates wisdom. Or it brings about wisdom. And empowerment. Brings about wisdom and empowerment. And with it brings about a gift, some kind of giving. And someone taking control, or people then taking control. People who have been through so much could receive something. And it could be something that is to do with control. It's to do with entitlement, I want to say. There's some kind of entitlement here. This could be an individual story, or this could be a collective story. There's some kind of entitlement here. I think with the Emperor, it's as though somebody was the Emperor but they didn't know. So it could be some form of inheritance. It could be some form of inheritance that comes to someone. It could be news of an inheritance that comes to someone as well. Because we have the Hierophant and the Ace of Pentacles, so it could be an inheritance. And we have the Emperor and we have the Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. It could be an inheritance for someone that's coming in as well. It could be finances. It could also be an official speech that brings about some kind of enlightenment regarding a plan. And as I said before, it could be an inheritance, it could be money coming in which changes somebody's circumstances. It brings them stability, it brings them wisdom. They're able to walk away from the feeling of not wanting what it is that they have, and putting them in that Emperor position as well. Really interesting energy. Okay, so let's see what the Oracle deck has to say. Oops. Really interesting energy. Gosh. Oh. And it says, within nothing there is everything. First card out. we have healing sounds. So with this, I just wanted to say, with this, the World card and the Page of Swords, there's definitely a perception, a cycle of perception that is changing. With the Star card and the Moon, there is whatever's been enlightened, whatever is coming to light. We have romantic love, interesting. Whatever is coming to light is something that is people have hoped and wished and prayed for. The overall energy is a Nine of Cups and the World card. So someone is hoping and wishing and praying for something to change, for a perception to change. And it does. For some of you, this is a global thing. It could be an official body that makes a speech, that reveals something, that changes how people think, feel, and act. For others of you, this could be an inheritance that you receive, which changes your life considerably. It could be a great deal of money, which changes your life considerably, which you had no idea about, but it was something that you wished for in the past. So, let's read number 2. Sorry guys, so let's read number 2. And it says, something that you want is on its way to you. It may seem to be coming out of nowhere, no sign on the horizon to give you hope, yet it is coming to you anyway. It is spiritual law that you cannot be denied the manifestation of your heart's desire. Trust and remain open to the tide of universal love rushing towards you, swelling within you now. And that is the tide. There is something coming. There is something coming. You cannot be denied the manifestation of your heart's desire. We have healing sounds. And it says, the lady holds a crystal sphere which she is able to access ancient healing sounds. Your ears cannot hear these sounds, for they are vibrations of spirit. But these healing vibrations can be felt on a spiritual level and will infuse and nourish every cell within your body, mind and soul. Over the next few days, find a crystal that you are drawn to. You don't need to be an expert on crystals, just pick one intuitively. Try to find one small enough to carry with you. Hold it gently in your hands with your eyes closed. Relax and feel the healing energy radiating from it. Each crystal has a particular frequency and healing quality that is felt on a cellular level, and that is healing sounds. And then we have romantic love, number 39, and it says, the frequency of romantic love supports our journey to feel whole and complete through the experience with and the reflection of a conscious lover. So there could be something to do with love as well, although I don't really see that, but there could be, well, I did say that there could be a commitment. And with the Four of Wands, there could be some form of stability, some form of coming together. Could be something that someone's wished for. It could be hidden feelings. There could be hidden feelings, hidden romantic feelings that come to light. Someone's perception, somebody realizes that actually, no, I actually love this person. That could be something that happens over the weekend as well. So the first card out is ask for help from others. Could be that as well. The realization of love. It could be an inheritance. Okay, all right. This one turned over, so we have look for a sign. And we have the situation will improve. Because there could be 3 messages here. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys. Thank you for coming back to watch this video. If you like what you see and you like what you hear, please do like, subscribe and share. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Stay well, stay well, stay well. Many blessings to you. See you again soon.